Hey, good evening. It's time for the Let's Get Hot Afterthought. I want to just say that tonight's topic is about Dearly Beloved. We're gathered here to say farewell. So, I hope you had a great and wonderful Thursday. I hope that your day has been good. And I hope that you found something to be thankful for. And if you are alive and well, if you are breathing, if you are moving and shaking, even if it's slowly but surely, you have something to be thankful for. We send out all our prayers to those who are experiencing, who are part of the tragedy that happened on today with the shooting. In any tragedy, any form of loss. We send up our prayers, we pray for them, and we just say, we just speak peace to all the chaos that's happening out here. We really, really have to be cognizant and conscientious and mindful, of other things that are going on around us. But we also have to be at the point where we don't let it consume us, overwhelm us, overtake us, or cause us to lose faith or lose hope or belief in the good and the goodness, especially in the goodness of God, because it does exist. It is real. I don't care what it looks like or seem like, He is still very present. He is still very much on the throne. So that's just my opening and tidbit. It's Coach T checking in real quick, and I do mean real quick. So tonight we're talking about saying farewell. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to say farewell. So basically we're saying farewell to everything that doesn't serve us, everything that doesn't belong to us, everything that doesn't help us, benefit us, cause us to grow, allow us to move or shake or go forward. Everything that comes as a hindrance, everything that comes to keep us distracted, everything that comes to make us second guess ourselves, everything that comes to cause us to be shifted or sifted out of the course and out of the direction of the path that God has for us. We all desire great things. We all desire, to be on a certain track, to move a certain way. But we have to say farewell to all the things that have blocked, stopped, hindered, or caused us not to be in that place at this point, because our life is definitely a sum total of every decision that we've made. Our life is definitely a sum total of all the decisions that we've made, and these are the outcomes, which are the consequences for our actions, be it good, bad, or indifferent, be it good today, bad tomorrow, be it was okay this morning and it's awful tonight. It's all about the decisions that you make. It's all about your mindset. It's all about your perspective and your perception. It's all about, what do you say to yourself? What do you do? How do you move? So one thing about it, and two things for sure: we have to get to the point where we're ready, like beyond ready. We're not, without a shadow of a doubt, we're not waiting for the perfect time, the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect person, the perfect season, the perfect weight, the perfect look. It's no such thing as that. You have to get to the point where you are moving and moving now. You are moving and moving now. You are tired, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're sick and tired of waiting, you're sick and tired of being stuck, stagnant, you're sick and tired of complaining, you're sick and tired of just being in this place that doesn't serve you any longer, the pity party, the downness. You want to get rid of the depression, the oppression, the weights. The invisible weights can make you gain more weight than the physical things that put on weight. The invisible weights is what allows or causes us to remain in a place of heaviness, and we get into a place of confusion. We get into a place of anxiety and frustration. And we're holding on to things that don't belong to us. We're holding on to the idea of what something could have been and how it should have been. We're holding on to what someone did to us. Not saying it's right, but vengeance doesn't belong to you anyway. And they're going to reap what they sow. And you have to know that without a shadow of a doubt. And then you have to continue to trust God, do good and keep it moving. I used to say that all the time a few years ago. Do good, trust God, keep it moving. That was my motto. That's before hashtags became all popular. Do good, trust God, and keep it moving. You got to return to that kind of mindset. Do good, trust God, keep it moving. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. But you got to say farewell to everything that doesn't serve you. Negative people, negative energy, negative thinking, negative speaking, stinking thinking. You got to say farewell to energy killers, time stealers, energy drainers, places, people, and things that don't serve you, places, people, and things that don't benefit you, places, people, and places, people, and things that don't cause you or allow you to grow and develop, to change. You got to get to the point where you're saying farewell to things that keep you stuck, because life is going to keep moving. Life is going to keep happening. Life is going to keep shifting and sifting. And when the shifts come in our life, when the transitions come in our life, when we're too busy holding on to what we thought, holding on to what coulda, shoulda, woulda, holding on to the things that we know, and oftentimes we know, we feel it, but we think, oh, with time, or if I just do this or do that, and it's going to get better. But if it's been months and years going by and it hasn't changed, then guess what? It's not going to change. So you got to change. You got to be the change you want to see. Sometimes people don't change. Sometimes people won't change. Sometimes people aren't willing to change. So guess what that means? That means that you're going to have to change. You're going to have to be okay with the change. You're going to have to embrace the change and know that there's a greater good and a benefit that comes from the change. So you got to get to the point where you are really, 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 truly ready to be the change you want to see, where you're truly ready to say farewell to any and everything that doesn't serve you, where you're truly willing, ready, and able. See, you got to be willing, ready, and able to take action and say farewell to everything that holds you back, that keeps you stuck, that keeps you in the place of stagnation, that keeps you second guessing yourself, that keeps you questioning who you are, questioning your authority, questioning your every move, questioning, did you really hear, think, see, or say what you heard, thought, or saw? You got to get rid of everything that's holding you back. And it starts with you getting rid of anything that's on the inside of you that's causing you to do that. Because what's going on inside of us shows up on the outside and around us. It's a sheer reflection and resemblance of what's going on inside of us. So I just want to come on real quick and say that you got to be willing, able, and ready to say farewell to everything that's holding you back. Doesn't matter who it is, what it is, how it showed up. You got to get to the point where you know how you're going to get rid of it. And that's through speaking. That's through confessing. That's through affirming. That's through standing on God's word. That's through standing on your faith, standing on whatever you believe, who you know, the higher power, the highness of a situation. You have to stand on that. You got to stand on the fact of knowing that no matter what come, what go, I'm going to trust the journey, trust the process. I want to stay focused. I want to stay focused. I want to stay the course. I'm not going to let the distractions, the disbelief, the betrayals, the hurt, the wounds. I'm going to embrace those things. I want to let it strengthen me and not hurt me. But I am definitely not going to hold on to that. I'm not going to let that allow me to remain stuck and stagnant, remain in a place of uncertainty, remain in a place of heaviness, remain in a place of depression, remain in a place of oppression. I am not going to do that. And that's what you have to say. You have to speak it. So you got to say farewell to a closed mouth, a closed mind. You got to say farewell to not speaking your truth. Say farewell to not walking in your authority. Say farewell to not walking in your assurance. Say farewell to what you thought it could have, should have, would have been. Saying farewell to relationships, friendships, people, places, things, ideas that are keeping you confused, stuck, chaotic, panicky, full of anxiety, frustration, overwhelmed. Saying farewell to the things that keep you stretched and pulled to and fro, right? And beginning to embrace everything that is that you want to accomplish and what you want to see. What is it you want to do? That's what you want to embrace. That is what you want to welcome. But you got to say farewell to all the opposites of what you want to attract. You have to say farewell. Don't ask it to leave. Say farewell. Bid your adieu. Adios. Not hasta mañana. No. No come back tomorrow. Right? But see you. Be out. It's over with. It's done. I'm done. I'm not waiting till January. Saying farewell to waiting till the new year. Still got almost 2 months. It was just November the 8th. So you have time. But when you take a moment and just reflect on where it is you are, where it is you've been, and where it is you want to go, and begin to look at how can you change those things? How can you maneuver differently? What works for you and what doesn't work for you? Who can I get as my mentor? Who can I get as my coach? What group can I work with? What about therapy? And I don't mean shopping therapy or drinking therapy or sex therapy, but what works for you? So You got to be at the point where you're saying farewell. Farewell to everything and everybody that does not you. Farewell to everything, every situation, every thought, every feeling, right? Everything that does not work for you. And then you have to get to the point where you are saying, I'm not waiting till January. I am not waiting until I'm not waiting till January. I'm not waiting until December. I'm not waiting till the holidays come or when they pass. I'm not waiting till my birthday. I'm not waiting till I lose weight. I'm not waiting till I'm at the perfect place, the perfect time, in the perfect situation. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for the right moment. I'm not waiting for validation from anybody else because I already got it from God. I've already been told what I need to do, where I'm supposed to be, who I am, and where I'm destined to be and where I'm destined to go. So what I am going to do is bid my adieus and my farewells to every weight, invisible weight, physical weight, person, people, places, things, ideas that no longer serve me. And I am going to actually not just type it, not just say it, not just talk about it, but be about it. Not just hashtag it, but actually live my best life and be my best self. So I'm Coach T checking in real quick. Just wanted to say happy Thursday. This is the Let's Get High Afterthought. Schedule your free consultation, your clarity call. Check out the website. The links are in my bio. The links are in the various posts. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, following, double tapping, all those good things that you do. I appreciate it so much because there would be a me without you, but you make it so much better. You make doing this so much better. So it's time, though. It is time to bid our adieus and say farewell to every old strategy, methodology that does not work for us. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, relationally, mentally. If it doesn't serve you, it's time to sever the tie. Not just cut it, not just break it, but sever it. So therefore it will come together no more. It can be no more. I'm Coach T, here to empower, ignite, and uplift. You have a great and wonderful night. Have a great weekend because this is my weekend begins now. It's time for self-care, which is my divine responsibility. Have a great break. Have a great weekend and have a great night. Bye.